SouthBoX Radio. Hard work. Last night we had a good night of boxing. Real good night of boxing last night. Nonite Donaires did his thing. Devin Haney did his thing. Good fights. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, Thomas, what's popping, Thomas? Lou Wayne. Sam Soup, what's popping, Sam? Mad Max, what up, baby?
What's up, E?
I'm blessed. Strella, what up, girl? Yo, Max, we had a good night of boxing last night, man.
This week turned out to be a better week than I thought.
Yes,
and with some rumors that we know about.
Yes, that's a fact. But first and foremost, I wanted to give a huge
Let's talk about it. First of all, hold on. First, I gotta ask you, E. Are you going to Miami or not?
I might. But first and foremost, I want to give a huge rest in peace to Keith Mullins, former junior middleweight champion of the world. Keith Mullins, damn good fighter, beat Terry Norris, WBC world champ. You know what I'm saying? So, first and foremost, shout out to Keith Mullins.
I saw your post.
Shout out to Keith Mullins.
Yeah.
Now, am I going to Miami?
Are you going?
I don't know. I don't know about Miami. I might do that. I want to see what Millions.co do. I've been hollering at my guys at Millions, and I want to see what they do, because I know if I go down to Miami, I'm gonna turn it up. The footage, the content that I'm gonna provide, I'm just gonna provide some next level content. I go places, I do things. What's up, baby?
I think you better go to Miami. If you don't go to Miami, I'm picking up 2 kegs, and then I'm scooping your ass, and you're going to come do some keg stands.
Nah, I ain't doing no keg stands. I don't need to drink alcohol. Nah. Kelly don't need that. I mean, no keg stands. Give
me some emojis from the people that are on right now. Who wants to see Eric Kelly do some keg stands?
Yeah. Y'all want to see me do a keg stand? Okay, we got emojis coming up. Nah, son. I'm not doing no. I'm not even drinking. I'll do a keg stand for water, some Gatorade.
We'll do a Gatorade keg stand. That's what we'll do.
Gatorade keg stand, my brother. But yo, good fights last night, huh?
On the PBC side and on the DAZN side. So, talk
to me about the PBC side.
All right. So there were the obviously the biggest fight of the night was Nonite Donaires, the headliner, versus Oubaali.
Okay, I'm listening.
Nonite looked fantastic. He's unbelievably fast. He's got that power. He throws hooks like a madman, and he got the guy out of there.
He got that experience.
In round 3. He's got insane experience, and
yeah.
I mean, he's gonna have to fight Inoue again. That's the fight to make now, and I think he put the exclamation point on that win so that he's gonna get that fight. They fought 18 months ago.
Inoue already beat him.
Inoue beat him, and he beat him in a solid fashion. I think he broke his.
Solid fashion. So, did it warrant a rematch? Did it warrant a rematch? I mean, I'm not mad at Nonite doing this thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's a world-class fighter. He's a future Hall of Famer. I don't care what nobody say. Nonite Donaires is a killer. But I just know that it's no longer Nonite Donaires' day. It's no longer his day. And right now he's doing what he do off experience and will.
Definitely. But I think that given how good he looked against another top-level opponent, not a Nonite Donaires, but another top-level opponent, they were fighting for the belt. And I think he deserves it. I don't think there's any better matchup for Inoue right now,
I mean, you're right. So, like who else is out there? So Inoue got to do what he got to do. But
exactly.
Nonite got that stoppage last night. And that in itself was not only just beating who he beat, but beating him in the fashion that he beat him in is impressive in itself.
Yes, yes. And then the
You
other
feel
the other
me?
fight I liked on the PBC side was Subriel Matias, and he was fighting this Kazakh fighter. If you remember, if anybody
Yeah,
remembers, Subriel Matias is the guy that unfortunately was in the fight with Maxim Dadashev, who died, in I think 2018, 2019.
yeah. Rest in peace, Max. Yeah,
Yeah, and he is a scary, scary fighter to see fight other guys. They stopped the fight. I think in the ninth or the 10th round. If anybody was watching that, and they made the right decision. His trainer was Andy Ruiz's old trainer, and he's been training this Kazakh guy, and he just saw what was coming. He was just getting beat up. His face was starting to get puffy, and he got knocked down in the 5th or 6th round. It was a great fight. But I want to see more of
yeah,
Subriel Matias. Afro Puerto Rican dude. He
yeah,
doesn't throw. He's not like heavy-handed, but he throws so fast, and he
yeah.
lands so many punches. He breaks guys down, and it was. I thought it was a hell of a performance. I think we're gonna see him fight. A lot of the top guys at 140 now.
Yeah. That's
So
what. Cause right now, 140 to me is a wide open division.
yeah, yeah,
Wide
yeah,
like when Danny Garcia had 140, it was his.
yep,
When Bud Crawford had 140, it was his.
mm-hmm.
Now Teofimo looming.
Yep. There you're gonna see some of those
Teofimo looming.
135ers move up.
They're gonna shoot up the 140. You know what I'm saying? Tank Davis
Mm-hmm.
looming. Gonna
Right.
shoot up the
Right.
140.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it's a whole nother. It's a whole nother level at 140 because you got a bunch of young, hungry kids that's ready to. They already made a name for themselves, but at another weight
Yep.
division. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Now they chasing legacy,
Definitely. There's a
and
lot
I
of talent
respect
there.
that. I respect
So
that. So 140 gonna be killer. But yo,
yeah.
you know what though? Let me tell you how this go. That Devin Haney fight, Jorge Linares.
What do you
That was a
think,
good
man?
ass fight.
That was a good ass fight.
That was a good ass fight. Jorge Linares. This is not 2013, 14. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These ain't those years. This is 2000 and motherfucking 21.
What do you
Jorge
mean?
Linares ain't the same. He ain't the
Oh
same,
yeah.
but he's still dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah. He
This ain't
looked
old
sharp.
17. I mean, he looked sharp, but he looked sharp like he looked
He's
sharp
about the
at
same.
the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looked sharp at the end because Devin Haney was controlling that fight with his jab.
Yeah.
Devin
People
Haney
have
was
been.
able to get her on the inside, you know what I'm saying? Get her on the inside, bite KG a bit, use his jab, work the body, land good combinations on Jorge Linares. And don't get me wrong, with Linares' experience, he was able to, keep up, but not enough. Nowhere near enough.
What are your
Nowhere
feelings?
near enough.
What are your feelings on like the criticism or the going into the fight that Haney has been getting? People are saying he doesn't have power, like just not giving him his due. I don't understand it. Not all fighters carry.
I meant
technically,
he's supreme. Technically, he's very good. You know what I'm saying? I meant last night he made a couple mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Got caught, got rocked real bad, like the 10th round, got rocked pretty bad. Yeah. Was on wobbly legs walking back to the corner. Yep. He got caught with a few good shots, but with a former world champ, a guy like Jorge Linares, I meant the last thing to go is your power. And even if Jorge Linares physically can't do what he wants to do, he knows what to do. Yeah. He just physically can't do it. But even a wrong, but even a wrong clocker, but even a broken clock is right twice a day. You understand what I'm saying? And he was able to catch. He was able to catch Haney with something.
Yeah.
He caught Haney with something. You feel me? But
But
Haney, my thing with Haney is his defense was all right. His
yep.
power's not there.
So
His
you don't feel
focus
like
is
his
good.
power is
His
there for sure.
experience
You
is
feel
good.
like
I was questioning a little bit of his conditioning.
really?
Yeah.
Because he's a gym
Yeah.
rat. He's always in the gym. He's always training.
He's a
I
gym
mean,
rat. He's a gym rat. He's a gym rat. But the pressure is different when you're dealing with a very experienced KG fighter like Linares, and
right.
when you hitting him, he ain't going nowhere. He on top of you, he hitting back, and then Linares hurt him in the 10th round.
Yeah.
When you got a guy older like Linares, by the 10th round, they're a little faded if they ain't got you out of there. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Like I said, the power's the last thing to go. But you got this guy beat. Linares had a great 10th round.
Yeah. Where do you think Haney stacks up now against the obvious guys? Teofimo, Tank, Garcia, Lomachenko.
Haney don't want no problems with Tank. Haney don't want no problems with T.O. Haney got Garcia, but Garcia might be on steroids or banned substances.
He's eating tacos. Let's just say that. He's eating tacos, Mexican tacos.
He might be, I don't know. Because I know this. We saw Luke Campbell put we saw Luke Campbell put Garcia down.
Garcia down.
Garcia got back up, handled business.
Yeah. Yep.
If Tank hit Garcia with that punch, it's over. Haney don't got that kind of pop, but Haney got him and Garcia fought a few times in amateurs.
I know.
I think Garcia won like one time and Haney won like 2 or 3 times, something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I think. You feel me?
I feel you.
But I think that but last night was a great night. It was a great learning experience for Devin Haney. He was in there with an experienced vet, and he got the rounds in. You know what I'm saying? He got hurt and he survived that, So he showed his mental toughness. He showed a lot of discipline last night. When he got hurt, he knew how to survive, hold on, you know what I'm saying? He knew how to survive.
It was a pretty exciting.
He showed a lot of experience.
I mean, he clearly wanted to see if he could get Linares out of there,
Yeah.
I mean,
but
he's looking for the opportunities. No, but he's
not hitting like that.
No, he's not.
He's not hitting like that.
So you would say that Teofimo beats him. You would say that Tank beats him. So you'd rank him about.
Teofimo got him.
You'd say he's got third out of those top guys.
Teofimo got him.
Top 3.
Tank got him. Shakur
got
him.
What about Loma?
Lomachenko got him.
Really?
Yep. Lomachenko got him.
Because I was watching a video.
That's how hurt he was, MTK. He was so hurt, he said Linares never hurt him. Meanwhile, he did a stinky leg back to the corner. And now fucks with Haney. Haney nice. This ain't me disrespecting Haney. This me calling him what it is. I'm a fan of Devin Haney's. I'm just caught, but the boxing fan in me and the boxer in me, I just know what time it is. I know what time it is. You understand what I'm saying?
What do you think of Khalil Ko? His pro debut, guy from Jersey City. Did you see that the undercard?
Nah, I didn't check it out. Talk to me about Khalil Ko.
I was excited about that one. He's a distinguished, amateur from Jersey City.
I'm tripping. Yeah, he did his thing. Yeah, he got boy out there fast too. Good body work, Good body work. He got boy out there fast too. I'm tripping. I had a brain fart. Yeah. His good body work. Yeah, he was nice. I like him.
I want to see more Khalil for sure.
It's too early to tell what's gonna happen in his career. I can't sit there and give him a forecast. But what he did last night was cool. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a great step in the right direction.
We need boxing to come back in Jersey City, man. That's why I got excited about that one. You know,
it's like you know what I'm saying. It's gonna come back.
Yeah,
it's gonna come back one day.
We need our Arturo Gatti, our Arturo Gatti character back. You know,
Arturo Gatti, that's my guy.
Be that guy. Did you see?
I used to spar with Arturo a lot. I used to spar with him a lot.
You never told me that.
Huh?
I said you never told me that. That's awesome.
Yeah, we had the same trainer, Hector Roca, back in the I used to go to his fights, everything, back in the mid-90s. I used to go to his fucking fight. Like I done at least 50 rounds with Arturo.
What was that like? What was he like?
Arturo hit hard than a motherfucker. But obviously I was a kid, then I was a junior. He wasn't trying to knock me out. He was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as I got older, 16, 17, you know, he started, you know.
Letting his hands
I'm
go
bigger than him now. I'm 147. I'm 156. I'm bigger than him. You know, I'm ranked #1 as an amateur and shit like that. You feel me?
Do you have any tapes of that? Do you have any tapes of that?
Huh?
You don't have any tapes
of that? No, I don't got no tapes of that. No.
Oh, that would be so
Hector
cool,
Roca
man.
was that trainer.
If you were in my generation, if you were in my generation, you'd have all that stuff would be on YouTube because somebody would have been there filming it.
It'd be on fucking YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I used to spar his brother Joe Gotti too. His brother Joe. I used to spar Joe. His brother Joe was a construction worker. Used to work with my father.
Yep. That's cool, man.
It was a Arturo Thunder Gotti and Lightning Joe Gotti.
Where would you guys spar? What gym?
Gleason's. We trained in Gleason's. Regilio Tur. Regilio Tur is the lightweight champ of the world. Sparred him. We all had the same trainer, Hector Roca. Watching Regilio and Arturo sparred. Joe Gotti sparred. A lot of us. Yeah, we did our thing back in Gleason those days. Yeah.
Everybody loves Arturo Gatti, man.
Yeah, if I had the footage of me and Arturo going at it, that shit would be viral 100 times.
Yeah, but you got something more valuable, man. You got it.
We done put in so many fucking rounds together. We done put in about 50 rounds.
That's dope. To be a fly on the wall to see.
Probably more than 50. Probably more than 50.
Yeah. Who else? What other pros in the area did you get to spar with when you were coming up? Notable.
Kevin Kelly, Junior Jones,
Zab,
Gotti, Zab Judah. A lot. I got to ring a lot of them motherfuckers.
It's awesome.
Raymond Joval, Don Diego Puder.
Yep.
I got to ring with a few of them motherfuckers. A lot of champions.
That's dope.
I never sparred Buddy McGirt though.
Well, he's a good amount older than you, right? He's like a good 10, 15 years.
Yeah, but that's like Arturo is, but Buddy would have like Arturo used to play with me.
Yeah.
Like I said, he outmold me. Arturo used to play with me, but then obviously when I got older, when I became #1 in the country, Golden Gloves and shit like that, I was bigger than Arturo. I was 147, 156. He couldn't play with me no more. That motherfucker hit hard. And even if he hit me good, he didn't try to kill me, but he would hit me. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a cool story, man. I didn't know that. That's really cool to know.
Yeah, I've been around for a little bit.
I know you have.
But man, I want to see what happened. I want to see what happened with Haney now. Because now now niggas is on his Kofi.
Yep.
Teofimo's on his Kofi. Niggas is talking that shit. They on
See,
this
that's what
kufi.
happens, man. People are like, either if the guy looks too good, then they find excuses not to fight him, and then when he shows that there's a little bit of weakness, then it's like, let's go. It's game time.
They
He's
on
still the
this
same
kufi,
guy.
my nigga. They on this kufi. I would like to see him against Fundora.
That's too much. Fundora's at 154. You're thinking of someone else.
No, not Fundora. I'm tripping.
Garcia.
Excuse me.
Garcia.
No, not Garcia. The guy that Garcia is supposed to fight.
Oh, for Fortuna.
Fortuna, yeah. Fortuna, Javier Fortuna.
Yeah,
I would like to see that
be a good fight. That would be a good fight.
I would like to see that fight. Because Fortuna would
Fortuna's
have knocked Haney out. Fortuna would have knocked, not Haney, but Fortuna would have knocked Linares out last night.
Garcia. Yeah.
Fortuna would have knocked Linares out last night.
Oh, you're saying? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Linares, I think Fortuna would have got Linares out of there.
I hear you.
Javier Fortuna, bad motherfucker.
Well, we're gonna see him fight Jojo Diaz, so
we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens.
So good fights last night.
Great fights last night.
What do you know about Andre Ward coming out of retirement? That's what we all
I
want to know.
text Andre Ward. I'm like, yo, Dre, is it true? I ain't getting no reply.
Of course not. I mean, come on. He's not gonna. He's gonna keep
Dre
his
had
lips.
bad knees. Dre had bad knees. Canelo had bad knees too. He was wearing the brace. But if Dre fight Canelo, Dre gotta be elusive. That
How many of
body
these
movement, he gotta be elusive. He gotta be slick. He gotta be elusive.
He's been out for 2 years now.
Say what?
I said he's been out of the ring for 2 years now.
Yes, it's been more than 2 years.
More.
2017 was his last fight, right?
Okay. I don't know.
That was the second fight. That was the second fight against Kovalev.
I think, yep. That was the last fight. So, yeah, like late 2017.
That's what I'm saying.
Years.
You feel me? It's been a minute. It's been a good minute. I mean, the great son took time off and came back like Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yep.
But Hagler wasn't on steroids. Canelo is. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. But Drake know how to beat him. If Drake was Drake, Canelo is out of there. Canelo can't fuck with Drake. Drake different. Drake
I
beat
agree.
him on the inside and the outside. He know how to change levels with that jab.
Stylistically and intelligence-wise, I think that Andre Ward could beat really anybody. But
yes. If he got one more super night in him, not good night, super night in him, now's the time to bring it up. But let's see how he's doing sparring. Let's see how he's doing camp. Yeah. How he's holed up. He never been a money hungry dude. Ward never been a money hungry dude.
Yep.
He understand he ain't gonna be the richest motherfucker in the world. Meanwhile, he also understand that he want to make enough money to take care of himself, his family, and shit like that.
Yep.
And have a lot of change left over.
Yeah.
Ward ain't no money hungry dude. Ward a solid dude.
Yeah, he is.
You understand what I'm saying? So
I don't think.
So what's up?
To your point, I don't think he would come back solely for the money. Like, he wouldn't come back just for an ass whooping. He would only come back if he thought he could win. He would only come back if the challenge was something that he believed that he deserved and that he thought that he could handle. That's what I think. Right?
Yeah. And yes, he knows how to beat Canelo.
Can his body do it?
He knows how to beat Canelo. And I don't think that he would come back if he didn't think he could be in good enough shape on that night to do it. He knows how to do it.
Yeah.
But I don't think he would come back and risk it all and risk his undefeated legacy and resume if he didn't think that he would be in good enough condition to come back on that night and do it.
So if he
Plus
does, we
Canelo on
know.
steroids.
So if he does, I can't get into another Canelo debate with you. You know that, right?
Why?
At this point, because
why you can't get in the Canelo debate with me?
I just can't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
tell the truth.
I don't got it in me.
Because I'm gonna tell the truth.
Listen. I don't disagree with you on much of what you say. Yeah, what you say is true. I just feel like we've hashed it out.
You feel what? You feel like the truth shouldn't be spoken?
No, not at all. I think
so
everything you say is. No, I'm just saying we.
So what you saying? So what you saying? So what you saying?
We talked about it a whole lot. I'm just saying I don't have anything else to add.
Look at my son, the smart guy. He don't know no better. I like him. That's my bro. That's my bro. The smart guy, that's my bro. He don't know no better though. And that ain't disrespect. That ain't me disrespecting him. He just don't know no better. That's fine. He don't know no better.
I mean, you got a lot of friends that are pro boxers that disagree with you. You got Shakur Stevenson, who joined us a couple months ago. He's a big fan of Canelo. He thinks Canelo's a pound for pound great. I mean, Coach Anthony talked to us, and he's a fan of Canelo.
Yep. I just know boy on steroids.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like everybody out there knows.
What? Ain't no fucking I mean, what the fuck? As soon as the second the motherfucker say, well, yeah, I mean, that's when everything is null and void. Once a motherfucker cheat, listen, everything's null and void. Over. End of discussion. Over. Over. They gonna say, well, Roy Jones used it, nigga. Roy Jones was using some shit, not using. He had to take some shit for his muscles. He had ripped his fucking bicep. The shit had whatchamacallit in it, a banned substance. This nigga said to me, this nigga wasn't. How the fuck he was ripped? How the fuck he ripped up at 75, but he wasn't ripped up at 54?
Everybody, and nobody could deny the clenbuterol situation. That's a fact. So
ain't no, fuck out of here. The minute the motherfucker say, well, nah.
Yeah,
wrong, nigga, wrong. Ain't no gray area. Fuck out of here. I don't go for that shit, nigga. I'm solid, motherfucker. Nigga, I'm solid as a fucking rock. I'm solid as the shit you walk on. I'm solid as the butt of a hammer. I'm solid. Can nobody nowhere tell you no sucker shit about me. Nobody can tell you no sucker shit about me. And I'd have been around a lot of places, a lot of motherfuckers. I'm solid.
I know.
I done made my mistakes like everybody else, but I'm solid.
I've known you for a while now, and you don't say anything but what you feel in your heart, and you also don't say anything you don't think is true.
You gotta be solid.
This guy Lars, the Pascal getting popped.
And John Pascal just got fucked up with the steroids. John Pascal just got fucked up with the steroids. These motherfuckers is using, man. These motherfuckers is using, man.
Yeah.
These niggas drug addicts.
No good. It ain't no good.
I'm telling you, I already know what it is, man. These niggas using, man.
Well, we'll see what happens with Andre Ward coming out, man. I mean, despite the using allegations, the pet allegations, Andre Ward's the kind of guy that it doesn't matter what you do, legal or illegal, that's a guy who's the greatest of all, one of the greatest of all time. So If he fights
Yo,
Canelo,
Dimitri.
it's gonna be.
Yo, Dimitri. Now let me talk to my guy. Yo, Dimitri, come in with me, Dimitri. I like Dimitri. Dimitri, come in with me, Dimitri. I'm trying to bring Dimitri in. I'm trying to bring Dimitri in. I hope I don't got to cuss Dimitri out because I love Dimitri. That's my brother.
What's going
Dimitri,
on, brother? You all right?
what's going on, baby?
What's up? Everything's good. You?
Dimitri, you know what I think?
Tell me.
You ain't. This ain't you saying this. This is me saying this. I think Canelo Alvarez gonna ban substance.
Okay. I mean,
Talk to me, Dimitri.
What do you think?
I think
Dimitri?
that and Eric speaks from very deep level of experience inside the ring as a fighter and as a trainer. I think that his physical strength is unnatural. It's just he's just so strong and such a big puncher, and can take a punch, and recovers very quickly. So I mean, he's never been caught. I don't know, but he is. I would say that he's extremely.
Caught. He failed 2 drug tests. Remember?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
he's landed on the stake, motherfucker. The stake. You the biggest thing in Mexico. You know his trainer's a butcher, right?
Is a butcher?
Yes.
I didn't know that. No.
Yes. Look it up.
This
This ain't me talking. Look it up. So he get whatever. He get the best quality of meat they got. He the biggest star in the whole country of Mexico.
Right.
Him and El Chapo. They own Mexico.
He's one of the biggest stars in the world. Yeah, for sure.
El Chapo ain't never test positive. How the fuck he gonna test positive?
Eric Kelly, you know what I gotta say? I mean, I have to say this for real. Eric,
Talk to me, Dimitri.
you need your own reality show, like for real. I'm not even like I'm saying like for real. You need because you could. I mean, or you need some kind of a boxing podcast. First of all,
that's what we got going on right now. That's what we got going on
but
right
you need
now.
someone. You need someone in a big way, because you really talk the truth and you don't care about politics. You don't care about what people think, and that's the truth. That's how it should be. Because you know a lot of the writers, you know, they're friends with this promoter, they're friends with that promoter. Sometimes, you know, and sometimes stuff comes out that's not objective.
Yes, sir.
And they don't want the
networks.
The networks control them a little bit.
And the networks, right? The writers work for the network, so there are some that are very high quality writers that are objective, and a lot of respect for them. But someone like Eric Kelly, who's been in the sport of boxing since
Dimitri, check out SouthBoX Radio on YouTube, man. We got Eric's got a.
Are you with him?
A YouTube channel.
Do you do it with him?
Yep.
Okay, great.
I help him out.
He's my co-host.
Yep.
Okay, great.
I'm his co-host.
Great. So on that end, you can also check out the Salita Promotions YouTube channel that has some great fights, and every day we post new stuff. Salita Promotions.
Salita.
That's Dmitry Salita. Dmitry Salita promotes some champions.
Talk to him, baby.
Dmitry Salita right there is a national champion in the amateurs. We grew up together here in Brooklyn.
That's right.
That's Dmitry Salita talking to the star David.
Oh, shit.
Talk to him, baby.
Dmitry Salita fought for the world title, everything. You ain't talking to just no little yarmulke wearing my own. No, that's Dmitry Salita.
Dimitri, I'm Jewish too, Dimitri. I'm Jewish too, so.
What's going on, brother? Okay, good to meet you. Nice to meet
y'all
you.
gonna have both of y'all Jewish, so y'all gonna have a spar mitzvah.
I don't want to spar, Dimitri.
All my Jewish guys Dimitri, come to the gym and put on it and spar. A spar mitzvah.
How much do I weigh? So I used to fight. I won the nationals at 139 pounds, and I won the Golden Gloves at the same weight.
Are you the same age? As
Eric? No, Eric. Eric is a little bit older than me. How old are you, Eric?
I'm 40. You 38.
Yeah. So Eric is Eric is a little bit older. 39. Yeah. I remember I started boxing at the age of 13 in Starrett City Boxing Club, 1995.
Yeah.
When Bed-Stuy and Starrett City, you know what? Bed-Stuy and Starrett City used to share the number 1 spot. Gleason's was number 2.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
That's a fact.
We was the number 1. They had Curtis Stevens. They had Dmitry Salita. They had Anthony Iron, Starrett City, Bed-Stuy. They had
Louis Collazo.
Yep, Louis Collazo. Yep. Can't forget Louis.
Monty Barrett.
Louis still fighting, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Louis Stefan. Yeah. So then later Saddam Ali, then Jacobs.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
But I remember Sports Extra. Sports Extra used to pick one fighter that used to follow through the gloves, and I think 2 or 3 years in a row they picked Eric Kelly. Eric, how many times you won the gloves? 4?
I won the national glove. I only fought in the New York Golden Gloves twice. Only fought in it twice. I'm undefeated. I won the national Golden Gloves, and I also fought. I won the Wisconsin Golden Gloves 3 times.
Okay, so Eric was. I mean, he was like Biggie and Puff Daddy in New York City, man. He was big in the 1990s.
I know.
I mean,
Yo, Dmitry,
what's
what
up?
you think about the fights last night?
I'll tell you. Hold on a second. So Eric was on Sports Extra, then it was Raymond Biggs, and then it was me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then after me, I don't think I think that was it. Actually.
That was it. I think it was the last one. Yep.
Yep.
That's dope.
Now, what do you think about? What do you think about?
Anyway, so what I think about last fight?
Haney?
I think it was a good fight. I think Devin Haney is a very, very good boxer. I think he still didn't get his man strength, and that's the reason why he struggled, because he's not physically strong. Like, you know, if he goes to Mexico and needs some of that beef. He's a very good boxer. He did a lot of good things that I've never seen him do before.
Yes.
Good up and down movement. He just lacks a little physical strength. Lacks a little bit of the grind that pros, but it comes with physical strength. And because he's such a good boxer, he's able to control a fighter like Linares. But you see, when he gets physical, when Linares was letting the punches go, it was tough for Haney.
It was tough for him, Like, I don't think Haney's ready for Teofimo or Tate Davis.
Yeah, I also don't think so. I think he needs about another 1.5 years, 2 years. Not boxing skill-wise.
I honestly don't think he's ready for Javier Fortuna.
Well, I think that he's not ready for elite guys that are men. He's a very good boxer. He may be a better skilled boxer than those guys, but he doesn't have the man strength yet. He doesn't have the ability to withhold real pressure, and he doesn't. Even though he is the guy clean, he doesn't have that. It's when your bones come together and there's you just become a man. So he's not there yet, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's not for lack of hard work or for lack of talent. It's just that he's still a teenager in a way, and because he's. Mm-hmm.
I think he'll beat. I think he'll beat Ryan Garcia. I think they obviously they got history. They fought a few times in the amateurs.
That's a good fight.
Ryan Garcia. He'll beat Ryan Garcia, but I suspect Ryan Garcia may be on banned substances. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't think he could beat Haney. I don't think he could beat Teofimo. I don't think he could beat those guys. I'm sorry, not yet.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Chris Colbert was training at my gym yesterday, and he's getting ready. He's getting ready for Yorkers Gamboa. That's gonna be a real good fight.
Well, is that at 30 or 35?
Huh?
Is that at 30 or 35?
I think that's gonna be at 30.
Yeah. So Chris Colbert, another guy, very skilled. I don't know if he got his man strength yet. Once he gets it, he's gonna go to the next level because he's another guy that I haven't seen him fight in a little bit actually. Very talented,
how old is Chris?
A very good boxer.
25, 26?
I'm not gonna sleep on his strength. I'm not gonna sleep on Chris' strength.
Okay, so you know because you see him in the gym, so you know better.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep on that. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Chris Colbert gonna get Gamboa out of there.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get Gamboa out of there for sure. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah,
because Gamboa's obviously been up the hill too many times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, Chris. Another. So the new gym to watch for in Brooklyn is Teddy's Kids with Sosa, Arellano Sosa, who's a top new trainer in New York City.
Thompson Kids,
Yep. So I gotta say, in my book, a good trainer is somebody that can take somebody from the beginning, make them national champions, and then turn them pro. Because those guys make them world champions. But the guys that take guys from the street and make them national champions, those are the guys that can really train because they can take a guy from the street. They know how a fighter's mind works. They're able to develop him, and on the national level, you fight guys that are future world champions, top contenders.
Yeah.
Three times out of the week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of times you see trainers have names, but they never really took anybody from the beginning and developed them. Yeah. To me, a real sign of a great trainer is somebody that could take somebody More than
True.
one. It has to be more than one. More than two, 5 or more. Somebody could take 5 or more fighters from the beginning, make them national champions. That person knows boxing.
Yeah.
So Sosa's one of those guys.
Trainer.
Yeah. Do you agree with that?
I agree.
Do you agree with that?
Look,
Yeah.
I agree.
Can I ask Dmitry a question?
Mm-hmm.
So Dmitry, you're a promoter now?
Yes.
How long have you been doing it, and what's that experience like? Like, getting into like the business, deep into the business side of boxing. Is it does it leave you sort of like with a bad taste in your mouth, or like is it mostly
I grew
experience?
I grew up around boxing, and I've been promoting. I started promoting my own fights in 2010 after I fought for the world title. And the first fight I signed was Jarrell Miller. And one of the things that I saw is that there were so many very good fighters in New York City and really around boxing, in the boxing world. They weren't signed. I trained the Kronk Gym, was in Detroit, saw so many talented fighters that weren't signed. So I had ear to the ground, and really had a opportunity to see some very good fighters. Now as a promoter, I walk into press conferences and whatever, people don't even know that I boxed, and it's like awkward to me, you know what I mean? Then I speak to a guy like Eric Kelly, who knows me since I'm 13 years old, when I was the only white boy that came to Best Side Boxing Gym with Jimmy O to get some boxing, and them guys were trying to kill me. Anyway, so I love the sport of boxing. The business of boxing is tough and challenging, and it takes gradual steps to be able to really learn it and to progress it. And thank God now we represent several fighters. Having Jarrell working with him since his second professional fight, it gave me the opportunity to see, through working with him, there have been many challenges through the path to fight Anthony Joshua.
Yes.
And then, he failed the drug test. So, but to get somebody to that point and to have him fight on HBO and on Showtime and all that, that's, there have been many promoters that have tried to, take him from me during this process. So even though it was very difficult as it was happening, I'm very blessed for that experience because it really taught me and made me a better businessman and a better for sure a better promoter. So
very cool.
So those challenges were very good. So now we promote some of the best fighters in the world, probably over 50. Clarissa Shields, Otto Whalen, Jermaine Franklin, Georgia Conor Gashev, Vladimir Shishkin fighting for that. Yeah, I promote Otto Whalen, yeah.
Oh, wow, Otto, my man. I thought Otto was...
I really didn't know who I was talking to.
Yeah. Only in America, baby.
I thought Otto Whalen was PPC.
No. Otto Whalen is Salita Promotions.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep. So he fought Tyson Fury, and after he fought Tyson Fury, it made sense for him to fight on Showtime, and he's been fighting on Showtime. He fought Travis Kaufman and Dominic Brazil in his last fight, and he keeps getting better. In my mind, next to the winner of Joshua Fury, Otto's the next guy in line.
You know what? If that cut that he gave to Fury, if that cut was on his eye, they would have stopped it.
Yep, I agree with you.
Otto Whalen could be the fucking heavyweight champ.
Yeah, that's right.
He will be.
Clarissa is the GOAT. And what's your name, Mama?
Clarissa Shields is the GOAT. Yes.
What's your name?
Me?
Max.
Max, yeah.
Yep.
Max, what's up, Max? So so
nice
I had Clarissa.
Thank you for explaining all that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so I've been working with Clarissa since her second professional fight. Before Clarissa won a second Olympic gold medal, I read an article about her in the Wall Street Journal. I was like, man, this is the best fighter coming out of the 2016 Olympics, man or woman. This is the best.
Yes.
It was when Hillary was running for president. I felt like American culture was ready for a superstar woman fighter. She came from Flint, Michigan, one of the most challenged cities in the United States.
That's a fact.
And to be an Olympic gold medalist, to be so successful, is really incredible. Since I grew up in boxing, and went through the amateur process. I grew up in Stereo City Boxing Club, which was in a tougher area of Brooklyn, and was able to, and saw a lot of fighters. Some made it, some were extremely talented and didn't make it. I mean, Eric Kelly probably saw hundreds of fighters or many fighters that were super talented in the gyms, gifted and all, but the street life and all the temptations and the challenges that people have in their family and the street and the hood or whatever got the best of them, and it happens too many times. So someone like Clarissa, who grew up in Flint, she made a choice every day to go to the gym, to stay away from whatever negative situation she was in. And I'm sure there was many. Anyway, so when I read that article, all those things made sense to me right away. And I tried to contact her after she won the Olympic Games, and I couldn't. And then finally I did. And her first fight with me, she was the main event on SouthBoX, the first woman in the history of the sport to headline an event on premium cable network television.
Yeah.
And then all the other women started to fight on TV.
That's a fact.
So what I need, Max, is I need a deal with a network. I need an exclusive deal with a network. Because I have some of the best fighters in the world. Next to Eddie and Arum and Heyman, the best, I think, the best stable of talent is myself, I think.
And that's how.
Eric,
wow.
what would you say, Eric?
Stage you're at.
That's where your mind's supposed to be at, Dmitry.
That's the truth. I got you. Jay Nelson Figueroa, co-promote Jay Nelson Figueroa with the King's Boxing. Jay Nelson, I think, is one of the best American welterweight prospects. He just fought on SouthBoX February 17th. Vladimir Shishkin, super middleweight, ordered to fight for the IBF mandatory. He's going to fight the winner of Plant Canelo. So we're rocking and rolling, baby.
My brother.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for tuning in with us, Dmitry.
Thank you. Eric, and I got to tell you, man, I come on your Instagram Live. I look at your videos. You keep it real, man. And you could agree, somebody could agree with you or disagree, but you talk the truth. And a lot of people don't talk the truth. So I always appreciate for you talking the truth, man.
Thank you, Dmitry. I love you, and that's what I'm always do, brother. Much respect to you always, Dmitry.
To you as well.
SouthBoX
Peace and love,
Radio,
man.
this is where we keep it funky at. SouthBoX Radio. We stay
Respect,
legit.
Dmitry.
Let's do it, man. I'll come on sometime, man. Okay, man. Take care.
Thank you to my guy, Max, Dmitry. Max,
thanks,
you the
man.
boy. You the man, boy. I appreciate you, Max.
You the
Much
man.
respect. My man,
Nah,
we
man,
the man.
This is a journey. I'm so blessed to be on with you. So we'll keep doing it.
SouthBoX Radio, we out.
Peace.